Hi, I'm Anthea from Homebase. We're a home staging company. I'm also an interior designer. So what I'm going to go through with you today is how to prepare your bedrooms when you're selling your homes. Now, just a few simple key tips that I can teach you. Now, what I'm sitting on here is a bed that you'd probably describe as something you'd expect to see in a student flat. Now, that's something we really don't want to see when we're selling homes. Also, it smells like it's come from a student flat as well, so that's another thing that you also need to think about. Also, when you are selling your home, have a look at how many bedrooms that you have. A lot of people may be using a bedroom as an office. Now, do consider turning it into a bedroom so people can actually see that you have as many bedrooms as you have, because the value of selling your property is in how many rooms you've got. So I'm just going to go through a few other bits and pieces on what's important when you are selling. Now, never ever ever have toys on an adult's bed. These are things that really have to go. Also, we've got very, very flat pillows here, so make sure you go and invest in some nice plush pillows. Now, these will make all the difference to making sure your bed's looking lovely and lush. Now, just at the end of the bed here, make sure you have a valance. This is really, really important, or else we are actually seeing the base of this bed, which really isn't very appealing at all. Up on the wall here, we've got a poster. This really needs to go. Make sure you invest in some art. This could be borrowed from a friend, or you could hire some art, making sure that it does coordinate with the bedding. Hello and welcome back. Now, we've made up our bed and the colour just looks fantastic. Now, what we've got is some nice warm colours. Because we're in the middle of winter, do consider the colours that you're using. So we've used some lovely vibrant reds that really warm up the room. Now, when you are selecting bed linen, make sure that you consider all the other colours that are around you, your wall colours, and also your curtains. Make sure that they all do coordinate. Now, one bit of advice is make sure you work with what you've got, don't fight against it. So if you do have some really harsh colours that you're working with, run with just neutrals on your bedding. What we've done here, we have got sets of pillows. We've got 7 pillows in total. So the more pillows you've got, the more lush and the more fabulous the bed looks, and people just want to jump into it and cosy on in. We've got Euro pillows at the back, these taller ones. They just help frame the bed and give a little bit of height. Sometimes we'd actually use another 2 sets of cushioning in here. In this case, we've just got a double bed, so we didn't want to have too many cushions, or else it would just look a bit of an overkill. So having lovely colours that all coordinate together, and then finishing with a lovely rectangular cushion that's just sitting in the front there, all coordinating together as well. Here we are at the foot of the bed. What we've got is this lovely mohair throw. What this does, especially in winter, is to add lots and lots of warmth and texture, especially in a lovely vibrant colour like this red. Another thing I'd like to show you is underneath here we've used lots of extra padding, so another duvet inner, and what that does is just to bump the bed up and make it feel a lot fuller and a lot more lush. Now, following on from that, always remember to use your valance. This really finishes off the detailing on the bed. One great thing to do when you are making a bed is give it a good pull from each side, from the base of the bed and both sides, and that pulls out all the wrinkles. You could actually iron the bed, iron the bedding actually on the bed. That really helps to get out all those creases. We're now going to go over into the bedside table. In this situation, we've just used one on one side because we've got a small room with just a small bed, so we didn't have enough space for one on either side. So a lamp is always a good thing to have. Turn your lamp on when you're having your photographs done, and also for your open homes, because it just adds a bit more warmth and more light to the situation. We've also added a picture here which also coordinates with your bedding. Up on the wall we've added some art. Make sure that that's coordinating again with all of your bedding, and make sure it's something that's fairly neutral. It could be something this is in this situation we've got a heart, which is lovely for a bedroom. Also in bedrooms, try to avoid things like nudes or wedding photographs or anything that's really personal to you. So in conclusion, our bedrooms really need to be decluttered and make sure that people have got a sense of space. Also make sure that all your colours are coordinating and just looking fantastic.